No, please, Honorable Chair.
Okay. I want to believe that since our chief executive is new and all of this happened before he assumed office, next year when we meet, we will not see the same things repeating themselves. If you come back next year and we see things like this, then I believe Madam Chair will take a decision on that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair.
Good. We'll be waiting for your letter of request, okay?
Okay,
so we can get it done for you.
Okay, madam.
You are discharged.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Jura.
I, Rafiu Adam Seed, swear by the Almighty God, that the evidence I shall give before this committee, touching the matter in issue, shall be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God. Madam Chair, my name is Rafiu Adam Sidu, the MCE for Ejura Sechudumasi Municipal Assembly. Thank you.
Honorable Chair, my name is Louisa Benon, Municipal Coordinating Director. Thank you.
Honorable Chair, my name is Francis Kantogoje, Chairperson of Audit Committee.
Honorable Chair, my name is Mahama Baba, Internal Auditor.
Honorable Chair, my name is Ajima Nkrumah Emmanuel, Municipal Finance Officer.
Honorable Chair, my name is Kenneth Osei Kofi, Procurement Unit.
You're welcome. Honorable, go ahead and ask the question.
All right, thank you very much, honorable members. So, have you seen the report? Have you gone through the report this year?
Yes.
Okay.
Honorable Chairman.
Okay, so of all the recommendations, okay, which one do you think is so important that its implementation will lead to better management of your district?
Thank you, Madam Chairman. I would like to refer this to my MFO.
How do you refer this to your MFO? This is something, is your document. You are managing the assembly. You've read the document. So tell me, which of the recommendations do you really believe is important to help you manage your district? Tell me that recommendation first, since you've seen the report.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. With the skip containers for the Zoom Lion.
Point it out from the report for me.
Madam Chair, I would like to refer from the document.
Yes, sure.
Madam Chairman, failure to repair nine,
All right, the page. Let's so that we can all look at it together.
page 23.
Go ahead.
Failure to repair 9 solid waste container and 2 skip tracks.
Okay, so now tell us why this is so important for you.
Madam Chairman, for sanitation is very crucial and very important in the municipality. When these things are in good shape and good conditions, we can be able to control our sanitation, that we promote good health and hygiene within the municipality. Thank you, Madam Chairman.
Okay, so what was the recommendation from the audit committee?
It was recommended that, Honorable Chair, the recommendation was that.
Because you haven't been called.
Thank you.
I'm sure he can call.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Recommended the Assembly should pursue Zoom Lion for the supply of the 9 container and the maintenance of the Zoom Lion cars. Thank you.
Okay, so what have you done about it?
We've written several letters to the Zoom Lion to come and make the maintenance. For now, the maintained one is in good shape, it is working. And then the key containers, the container we have written several letters, still they have not come. But in our own efforts, we're able to procure 5 so that we start managing the sanitation until they bring the rest. Thank you, Madam Chairperson.
Okay, so my last point, if sanitation is your major issue, okay, I will need you to take this matter further. I mean, Seshujuma say is a food basket, especially for those of us in the Ashanti region. And so we need very healthy people in there. Please make sure that by the grace of God, next year we're going to be here. Next year we're not going to see this kind of problem again, that all these issues will be resolved before you come back here, okay?
Thank you, Madam Chairperson.
Thank you.
Okay, Honorable, go ahead.
Honorable Chair, DC, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and I want you to answer me carefully and also be mindful of ambiguity or ambiguous. Now, on a scale of 100, if I ask you to rate yourself, how would you rate your performance?
95%, Madam Chairman.
Okay. What do you think you've done so well, and what do you think that you need an improvement?
In good governance, we follow the due procedure and the processes to ensure that good governance are achieved within my municipality. And then many places you find member of parliament and the MCE, their relationship is very bad. That does not promote the good running of the municipality. In my case, I have a good relationship with my member of parliament. We decide together, we think together. I consult him 24 hours. He helped the assembly. That's why my assembly is able to move the way we want it to move. Thank you, Madam Chairman.
Okay. Okay, one meeting, please. Hello. finally, I want you to open page 25. Cash irregularities. Even though the problem has been solved, the 21,000 misappropriation, the problem has been fixed. But one thing that I will commend you about is that all the DCs and MMDAs who comes here, they always have one chronic disease, which is financial irregularities, failure to do this, failure to do that. But I've gone through your documents, and I may say you've done extremely well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madam Chairman.
Okay, so how much have you generated this year? Oh, Kasani does. How much is your internally generated fund so far?
1,400,000 Ghana cedis.
How much did you generate last year?
1,330,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay, so what is your projection? You are projecting that by the end of the year, how much would you generate?
2,213,000 Ghana cedis.
So are you sure you'll be able to get there back?
Yes, Madam Chairman, we can achieve it.
How much common fund have you received?
We received 6,570,000 Ghana cedis.
For the first one or for both?
For both.
Okay.
Madam Chairperson.
Okay. And can I know the legacy projects that you started?
For the legacy projects, there are 12-seater WC toilet at Ashakuku, 12-seater WC toilet at Kotokoli Lai, and then cheap compound at Miminasu, cheap compound at Ayinasu, 12-seater WC toilet at Ayinasu.
So you are the legacy projects this year, you are doing 4?
Yes, we are doing 5, Madam Chairperson.
5?
Yes.
You haven't mentioned the 5th one.
MA Primary B at Ayinasu.
Okay. That's the school building.
Yes, Madam
Okay,
Chairperson.
it's okay. I didn't add that one. Okay. So have you cut short for any new project? Per the guidelines given, have you cut short for any project?
We have advertised. We are going to open tender by 20th of October 2025. So
okay, so I have a little history about your place. I know you have a good relationship with your member of parliament, but you have a problem with sanitation.
Yes, Madam Chairperson.
You have a problem with sanitation in your...
Yes, Madam Chairperson.
Yeah, so how do you intend solving it for the ordinary person?
When I came to office, we started with the communal labor every 2 weeks, general communal labor, electoral by electoral area. With the government policy of national sanitation exercise, we're able to acquire more sanitation tools that to support whatever we are doing. So 2 weeks before the actual sanitation day, we did a rehearsal by organizing municipal-wide sanitation exercise, which a lot of people came. And we made a flyer to comprise all the 3 traditional areas with their chiefs, the member of parliament, regional minister, and myself. All our pictures are in. So on the 4th of this month, everybody came out and we did a wonderful job so that we were able to clean our surrounding. And Ejra is now free from filth. Thank you, Madam Chairperson.
Ejra is not free. You still have some work to do.
Yes, Madam Chairperson.
Per the report I have, Ejra has a problem with sanitation. And it's good for me to know that you are working on it.
Yes,
but
Madam Chairperson.
Ejra is not free, as you are discussing. So you need to, who is collecting? Is it that you got some boys to do it, some people to do it, or you are still using a company, or you've advertised, or how do you intend solving the sanitation problem?
We are packaging the sweeping and the minor desilting. We give it to a private contractor.
Who is that private contractor?
We have not yet awarded the contract to him yet.
So now that you've not awarded, how do you clean the place?
We do it through communal labor, and the assembly is able to acquire 5 containers, and then the car is moving, and then we are piloting dump us dump as you pay or pay
So
as you dump policy.
The 5 containers, the assembly has bought, or you bought 5 containers?
The assembly has bought 5 additional containers to
bought it.
augment the Zoom Lion containers.
Okay. So is Zoom Lion still working in your district?
Yes, Madam Chairperson.
But they are not sweeping.
They are not sweeping.
Why?
That contract has been taken from them and then entrusted in the assembly to look for a contractor to give it to him.
But Zoom Lion is not interested.
Even if they are interested, per our experience, we are not going to consider them.
So do you have a company, alternative company, that can get all the equipment and everything to do the cleaning as Zoom Lion used to do?
Yes, Madam Chairperson.
You have gotten one?
So far, about 3 have brought us proposal. We are looking through the 3, then we select one.
So you might have to, before you take a decision amongst the 3, you might have to visit their offices. Because some people can come for any flimsy reasons, tell you they have 20 wheelbarrows, 10 stakes, there's brooms, and meanwhile they don't. Then you'd have signed on the contract already. But I'm sure why Zoom Lion still has the upper hand is because of their capacity. If they're moving and they are signed on to do it, they have that capacity and they do it. So if you mean it that you are moving away from Zoom Lion, then the person you are going to give to, you have to make sure the person has the capacity to do the work.
Yes, Madam Chairperson.
Honorable, is it DC or MC?
Madam Chairperson, MC.
Yes, Honorable MC. I like your energy. I just want to find out. You said per your experience, you are not going to continue with a certain company called Zoom Lion. What is the experience?
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. With the sweeping aspect is what I mean, we are going to discontinue with them. Then we get our local contractor to do it. Because monitoring them is very difficult. Going to do the work is another thing. And they are unable to pay their workers satisfactorily. Some come to work, some don't come to work. And assembly, in its support, will go and then be paying additional money to control the environment. So if assembly has a local contractor, which we can control directly, it will be better. Thank you, Madam Chairperson.
I'm very proud of you. We need people to stand up to the task and deal with issues like this. Because yesterday, I entered Madam Chair and then the regional minister. There are workers of Zoom Lion in my constituency. Some of them are quite old. They have not received their salaries. And when the president called on us to have the National Sanitation Day, they virtually besieged me. And their conversation was that they have not received their salaries 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, whatever period. And I can tell you that some of them too don't actually go to work because even supervision is out of coverage. So please, get down to your people like you have decided to do. If the company is active, you also just need to be careful you are getting the right replacement. And give the jobs to the people and let them do it and also get some money. This thing about Ghana, and we always rely on one person who is perhaps not even functioning, should stop.
Thank you.
But then, like he said, the alternative should be somebody who can do it. That's very important.
Thank you.
We are not just making changes for changing's sake. There should be an alternative that would be able to do the work.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson.
You are discharged.
Thank you. Same to you.
Achuma Nwabieja North.
I, Zachariah Mbadiambila, swear by the Almighty God, that the evidence I shall give before this committee, touching the matter in issue, shall be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, So help me God.
Can you introduce yourselves, please?
Honorable Chair, my name is Zachariah Mbadiambila, District Chief Executive.
Honorable Chair, I am Sahib Mikhail Abdurrahman, Coordinating Director.
Honorable Chair, I'm Charles Ejenim Boatin, District Finance Officer.
Honorable Chair, I'm Emmanuel Kojo Anan, the Procurement Officer.
Honorable Chair, I am Richmond Oseboin, Accounts Officer.
Honorable Chair, I'm Evans Owusu Apel, the Audit Committee Chairperson.
Honorable Chair, I'm Samuel Opong, Internal Auditor. Thank you.
You're welcome. Is it DC or MC?
Honorable Chair, please, DC.
DC. How long have you been in office?
Honorable Chair, please, 4 months now.
4 months?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
How is the district doing?
The district is doing good.
Okay, Honorable. Oh, you want to do governance? Yeah. No, question.
Okay, all right. Honorable DC, I've looked through your report and I've seen the management letter asking why a police station which has been completed is not being used. I believe before the final audit report, you met the auditors. What is the current situation? Is the police station being used? Actually, a district police station. Is it being used now?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. The police station, we have engaged the police, and then they requested water and other symptoms. And then
I actually can't appreciate what you're saying. Can you restate it again? What have you been up to?
we have engaged the police, and they came, and then they requested us to add water. And then we are also embarking to drill mechanized borehole for them. So, and then the surrounding too, we are working on the surrounding. To make it.
When was the building completed? When was it completed?
Honorable Chair, let me refer you to my director. Thank you.
Honorable Chair, thank you. The project was completed last year. We engaged the police. At the time of completion, there was a contractor on the road. The contractor cut off the water system. So when we came with the regional commander, they requested that until we fix water, they were not moving in.
So you've been in office for 4 months, and Mr. DC, you are telling me that you cannot connect pipe, okay, to the police station to allow the police. Don't you have security issues in your constituency? I'm asking this because I know that there are security issues there, and you need the police. What makes you think that it's okay to just, sit aloof when you can just fix this water situation for the police to come in?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair, we have done with the water system, and then they have requested for other incentives.
Your friend just told us that you still have water issues, that you haven't connected water. Your colleague, is that the coordinating director?
No, Honorable Chair. He was talking about the water that was connected through Ghana Water, which the contractors were working on the route, and then they cut it off. That one that he was referring to, sir.
Is it your case that cannot be fixed? Is it Ghana Water, so it cannot be fixed?
If I may, that road project is still ongoing. So in the interim, before the Ghana Water connection is done, it's been that they have to drill a borehole to provide temporal measure in terms of water for them. The borehole has been done. Once the contractor and the road work is completed, Ghana Water will now connect to the national grid so that they can have the borehole as a backup and they will be on the national grid so far as the Ghana Water is concerned. So that's the true distinction. So what they have provided is a borehole as a temporal measure.
So thank you, Minister, for your nice intervention. But what this means is that you have a police project completed for over a year, and because of water issue, you're unable to get the police in when you have security issues. I mean, for me, it speaks of your sorry? Well, I'm not in a shame per se, but your priorities. You understand? Are you prioritizing the security of your community?
Let me refer this one to my internal auditor.
No, he's giving out information.
Honorable Chair, thank you. It wasn't just the water that they requested. Series of meetings and engagement were held with the police service, and they requested for other facilities, not just the water alone. They even requested furnishing the entire apartment. They requested for accommodation for the police officers that will come around. So it's not just the water. Other things were added too. Currently, what is happening is that when Honorable Chief Executive came in, that water problem has been solved. The surrounding is being paved, and then the place has been furnished as well. So before we came here, the Honorable DC met with the divisional commander and the district commander, and then for them to take over the project. Thank you.
Madam Chair. Yeah. Right, Madam Chair. I think all that has been said. Honorable DC, what my colleague was asking is that as a DC, do you prioritize security?
Yes, please.
Is your security on the top of your priority list?
Yes, please.
Yes. So what the crux of it is that if security is a priority for you, then you should prioritize completing the project so that the police can use it. You understand? Yes.
Thank you, please.
But Regional Minister, please help them in this regard to sort out the police project. Thank you.
Yes, please. Thank you, Honorable Chair. So for the past 4 months, that has been on top of their agenda. And when the common fund comes, like which has been coming, anytime it comes, they make sure they attend to that particular problem. I think they're almost done with solving the issue. So I want to assure you, when I go back, I'll look at it with them, and then we can get the place handed over to the police. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Minister. Are we done with governance? How much do you receive internally before? But now, this year, how much have you received? Your internally generated funds.
Honorable Chair, as at September, we received 1,025,810 0.82, representing 88%, please.
That's all. Your place
Yes,
is a
please.
district? Yours is a district?
Yes, it's a district, please.
Okay. And how much common fund have you received?
Honorable Chair, the 2 quarters, we have received 8,054,229.26 Ghana cedis, please.
You are the DC, isn't it?
Yes, please.
And you know the president's priority is the legacy projects.
Yes.
So what are you doing to support him?
Honorable Chair, with the legacy project, we are working on theater and walls at Asofua.
What?
Theater, please.
What is theater?
Hospital theater. Hospital theater.
Hospital theater. If you
theater.
just say theater, it could be a performance theater or something.
Thank you, Honorable Chair.
So you are building or you are completing a
We are
hospital?
completing hospital theater and walls at Asofua.
Okay.
And 1 number 3 unit classroom block at Amache Barry. And 1 number 3 unit 4 class unit block at Amache Barry, please.
So you are doing 3?
Please, yes. We are doing 3 after now.
Is it the first half?
Yes,
You've
please.
received.
We have received 2 quarters, please.
2 quarters. You are using it to do 3.
Yes.
So the next 2, God will.
We are doing 5.
Okay.
But that's the 3 that we are
You
currently
started.
working on.
Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. I think you are good enough. You are discharged.
Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Secretary East. Secretary East.
I swear by the Almighty God.
Swear by the Almighty God.
That the evidence I shall give before this committee.
That the evidence I shall give before this committee.
Touching the matter in issue.
Touching the matter in issue.
Shall be the truth.
Shall be the truth.
The whole truth.
The whole truth.
Nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Honorable Chair, my name is Ibrahim Adams, District Chief Executive for Secretary East.
Honorable Chair, please, my name is Agatha here, District Coordinating Director for Secretary East.
Honorable Chair, my name is Gama Isaac, the Finance Officer.
Honorable Chair, my name is Entiri Joseph, Procurement.
Honorable Chair, my name is Hannah Tusmaila, the Audit Committee Chairperson. Thank you.
Honorable Chair, I'm Elvis Kwesi Chemeboatin, Assistant Director and Secretary to the Audit Committee.
You are welcome.
Thank you, Honorable Chair.
DC, what is happening?
Honorable Chair.
Tell us the truth because we have some feedback. What is happening?
Oh, put that one off.
Honorable Chair, I must admit it hasn't been easy.
I know.
But we are trying our level best to mitigate the problems of our communities.
So what are you doing?
Honorable Chair, currently we have opened a tender for new project to enroll in. So we are waiting, we are at evaluation stage, waiting for the commencement of the projects.
Why will you start new projects immediately? I thought you've been asked to concentrate more on the legacy projects.
Honorable Chair,
Who is your member of parliament?
Honorable Dr. Nana Ayu Afriye. Honorable Chair, upon assumption in the office, we have done a lot. To be honest with you, our major challenge was sanitation. I think my regional minister is here. He also attests to these facts. In fact, my people cry out to evacuate these refuse dump sites. So I quickly engaged regional minister for his assistance to help me some plants, mainly that is bulldozer and then payloader. So currently on the grounds, we have evacuated all our refuse. On top of that, we have also provided skip containers to all these sites.
DC, you haven't evacuated all.
Madam Chair, please, I did not hear.
You haven't done all.
Madam Chair, we are doing our best, like I was telling you. The sanitation was our major problem within the districts, and we have tackled it.
It is still your major problem. Mr. Minister, how are you going to help them? Because I have a feedback. They have a problem with sanitation, and it's a huge one, so he cannot tell me he has removed everything.
I think that they are old accounts. When he assumed office, I think 4 months ago, there were these trending videos of sanitation sites that were within settlements, about 3 of them, which came to my attention. I provided the needed equipment for them to be able to evacuate them. Again, with the monthly sanitation exercise, they've been working on them. So all the sanitary landfills that were within settlements, he's been able to evacuate all of them. So I'm sure we would be able to update those records you have. He's doing well when it comes to sanitation. That I can attest.
So Ayuko, you are doing well when it comes to sanitation because you inherited a lot of that problem.
Exactly.
Okay? So keep it up. Don't think you finished.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair.
Yes, and how much is your common fund? How much have you received?
Madam Chair, so far, with 2 quarters, in total, we have 6,437,243 cedis, 81 pesos.
Which is not bad. Last year, how much common fund did they receive?
Last year, it was 1,592,210 cedis, 60 pesos.
For the whole year?
For the whole year.
So what's the difference with your 6 months in office You are around 6 million. And the whole of last year, 12 months, they got one and year biara mamimbusa.
Madam Chair, the difference is so vast, it's so huge. And
Can you do the calculation for me? I am very interested.
calculation in terms of percentage-wise or?
Difference. In the figure. In the figure. 6 point something minus
okay.
1 point something.
Madam Chair, I think we are getting, what was the difference, 5 million or so. 4.8 million.
So the difference is 5 point something million. That's your 6 months.
6 months. So he has to double that.
6 months. So assuming we the same 2 quarters coming to you, the difference between last year common fund that came to your district and this year common fund is over 10 million Ghana cedis. So what do you have to say to the government? And yes, really. What do you want to say to this so that you could get other things as well?
Yeah, Madam Chair, thank you very much. I have just been prompted by my regional minister, by Papa Ba, indeed. Madam Chair, now that we have gotten so much,
yes,
people are also expecting much from us. Indeed, it came with directives or guidelines. Yes. So we will make sure that we go by the guidelines so that people will also get benefit from it.
So that the youth can also benefit. What are you doing for the youth in your district?
You mean the youth? Madam Chair, thank you very much. It's one of the major problems currently we are facing in the districts. To be honest with you, government has currently ruled out a program called apprenticeship. So we are encouraging them, advising them to take part of that such opportunity.
So for any reason, would you know how many youth you've the YEA and all of have employed in your?
On the YEA, on the side of the police assistants, currently within the district, we have 20.
You have 20?
20.
Good.
We have sweepers, 40. We have
40 what?
40 sweepers.
Okay.
And the fire assistants, we have 10. That is it, Madam.
How much have you generated internally this year?
Okay. As at September ending, Madam Chair, we have received 939,208 cedis.
You generated around 900?
939,000.
How much did they generate last year?
As 1,198,000.
So what is your projection for this year, the internally generated?
Madam Chair, I hope that we may exceed our target as compared to last year.
How much did you project that you are going to? That is your question. Honorable, please ask your question.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable DC, well done. I want to
thank you very much, Honorable.
Find out in your plans what do you have concerning the environment and then the climate change issues. You know, currently we have issues with climate change that affects everything. So Do you have any plans, or what are you doing in your small way in your district to tackle that?
Honorable Chair, thank you very much. I think the only remedy that can easily be implemented is planting trees. So when we go back, I will sit with my management team to come out with a very good plan to plant more trees for the district.
Okay, thank you. My last question, go to page 27. I'll combine the issues 27, 28. The question will be one, but the issues, I'll refer you to a number of them. So are you on page 27?
Yes, Madam
Go
Chair.
to item number 17. Under cash irregularity, you have unsupported payment vouchers. That's from the MP's common fund, right? That amounted to
Exactly so, Madam Chair.
amounted to 38,280. Go to page 28. Item number 18, also cash irregularity. You have unpresented payment vouchers from the MP's common fund. That also amounted to 18,740. Go to page 33. Number 11. Also cash irregularity. Payment from MP's common fund without a memorandum from MP amounting to 82,450. Yes, without a memo. The last one, go to page 34. Also cash irregularity. Unpresented payment voucher, also from the MP's common fund, amounting to 16,000. My question is, and I hope maybe one of you was there. As for the DC, you were not there, but either the DFO or one of the team members were there. Why did you have so many irregularities concerning the management of the MP's common fund? Because you are managing it. He doesn't sign any PV or check. Why do you have so many irregularities concerning the MP's, the use of the MP's common fund? One, you spend the money without memorandum. How did that happen?
Your Honorable Chair, the said unsupported and unpresented payment vouchers relates to payments made in the MP made to support needy but brilliant students. Some was also used to support T.I. Amadia. The one that the memorandum was not found, I think it was misplaced, so later it was found and placed on file for the auditors. For the support to the schools, normally the students will come for the checks. They will have to go to the schools and pay, make the payment. And normally they have to be on vacation before you could get the receipt from them. When they are at school, you can't get the receipts. So it brings about delay in getting the documents to attach.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The essence of the question is to ensure that you keep the MP's transactions clean, because he only instructs, and you are the one that manages that small fund, even as compared to the total common fund. And you shouldn't allow auditors, to come as if it's the MP who has not managed the funds well. Meanwhile, it's the officers who are in the office who should ensure that, these irregularities are prevented. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Honorable Chair, sorry to say that initially you were asking whether we were there. It happened in 2023, but we've taken responsibility and we will resolve them.
Yes, all right. Thank you very much, Madam Chair. DC, and I'm happy the regional minister was here and he made the statement that he made. It's the reason why I also want to put this comment across. We sit as a bipartisan committee to promote the interests of the country. So when you appear and you make it seem as if the previous government did not invest in the community, as a member of that previous government, I have a responsibility to respond. It is not fair to make these kinds of claims as if in the last year or in the previous administration, nothing from the district assembly came to the district. I can tell you on authority that a lot of projects came from the DACF office from Accra to the district. You probably may not be aware. Now the process has changed. Instead of the projects coming to the district directly from Accra, now the funds are channeled directly into your account, so you now supervise the funds. So it is not as if the previous years monies were not being sent to the assembly, and so the honorable minister, I believe, would be well advised. Now the point is, you as you receive this money and you are in charge, to whom much is given, much is expected. And so as a district chief executive, you must know that you have a responsibility to utilize the funds. These funds are funds from all of us, the people of Ghana. We have contributed to put this money together to send to your assembly to fix the many issues the district faces. So please, don't be swollen-headed and feel that you receive money and that you can do whatever you want with it. The money is for the people. It must be invested directly into the community, and so you should be well advised. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Let me take you to page 35 of 37. Item 16. That you use 170,000 on fuel to distribute street light. Are you there with me? Can you clarify,
please,
why this huge sum of money to distribute street light, and how many street lights did you distribute? Thank you.
Honorable Chair, please, it was not full. It was, at the time of the audit, the distribution list for the street lights were not available. So the distribution list was provided subsequently.
Do you have any evidence?
Yes, Honorable Chair.
Make it available.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, is there evidence here?
Yes, the distribution list is here.
Okay, so you'd provide it. Okay.
All right, Honorable.
Okay, thank you for coming.
What is the basis for putting 170,000 here? This is a list.
So please, let us have it, okay? Yeah. You are discharged. Let's have the list.
Most grateful.
Obuasi Municipal.
I, Francis Ade.
Swear by the Almighty God.
Swear by the Almighty God.
That the evidence I shall give before this committee.
That the evidence I shall give before this committee.
Touching the matter in issue.
Touching the matter in issue.
Shall be the truth.
Shall be the truth.
The whole truth.
The whole truth.
And nothing but the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Respectively, Madam Chair, my name is Fostilov Apia Kenny, Municipal Chief Executive of Obuasi Municipal. Thank you.
Madam Chair, I am Anthony Quenin, Coordinating Director.
Please, I'm Sheila Rosetta Arthur, Audit Committee Chairperson.
I am Peter Seshi, Procurement Officer.
Madam Chair, my name is Zakaria Yaya, Municipal Finance Officer.
Madam Chair, my name is Francis Ade, Internal Auditor.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
How is Obuasi West now, Obuasi Municipal? How is it doing?
Madam Chair, thank you very much. Obuasi Municipal has always been Obuasi Municipal. It's just the East that we just produced, yes. So
It's just that what?
Obuasi East now becoming Obuasi East Municipal. Thank you, Madam Chair.
So it is no more Obuasi West?
Yes, Obuasi West produced Obuasi East Municipal.
Okay. So Obuasi East is also municipal?
Yes.
It's not a district?
Yes, please, Madam Chair. But it's not being gazetted. So, but they call themselves Obuasi Municipal.
Mr. Minister, I know, but the name. Mr. Minister, can you educate us on it?
So the West and East comes in predominantly for the Member of Parliament constituency. So for constituency, there is Obuasi West constituency and Obuasi East constituency. When it comes to the administrative divisions, there is Obuasi Municipal, which is the West, but it is not Obuasi West, Obuasi Municipal. Then the East carries the East name as Obuasi East Municipal. So when it comes to constituency, it is Obuasi West. When it comes to District Assembly, it is Obuasi Municipal. For the East, both municipal and then the constituency is Obuasi East.
Okay.
Are you still confused?
It's not too clear though. But. So how many constituencies are under Obuasi Municipal? One? Two?
No, one. One is to one. That's that when it comes to the West, the West is not added to the name of the assembly, but it's added to the name of the constituency.
Okay. That's good. So, my sister, what's happening? What's happening in Obuasi?
Thank you, Madam Chair. We are managing. Yeah.
How much have you generated internally? this year?
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. Our budget for 2025 this year was supposed to be 16 million, but by
16?
Yes, please. By God's grace, we've been able to mobilize 8.6 million, representing 53%.
Well, you have just, God willing, we have just 3 months. So how can you raise the rest? It's exactly half of what you've raised.
We are working on it, and by God's grace, by the end of this year, we should get about 80%. Thank you, Madam Chair.
That means you don't intend hitting your target.
Please come again.
You don't intend hitting your target.
Not, Madam Chair, please, we are not, we are working hard, Madam Chair, to not all the target, but to reach some of the target. Thank you.
How much common fund have you received?
So far, we've received 8.6.
For the 2 quarters?
Yes, please.
So how many of the legacy projects have you started?
Thank you, Madam Chair. The legacy project was in 2022. That was a 6-unit classroom block. And in fact, the contractor left site, and when we came in, when I assumed office, we have been able to talk to the contractor, and he's bringing his things
you
back
and
to
your
the site.
team, not you
Our
alone.
the municipal. We've been able to talk to the, sorry, Madam Chair, to the contractor, and as we speak, he's coming to site.
So is this only one legacy project you intend fixing?
Yes, please, Madam Chair.
Just one?
Yes, please.
Why? But you are generating a lot of money internally. And your common fund is also not.
Thank you, Madam Chair. That one, we came to inherit it.
Is this only one?
Yes, one.
There is only one uncompleted building?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. So you, Mr. Minister, so they have the power to start cutting sod for new projects, isn't it?
We have.
Okay. Okay.
And yes, they can start new projects. However, they have dispute over DCE Bungalow. So it is one of their strong recommendations too.
You have what?
They have a dispute over the DCE Bungalow. When the Obuasi Municipal was being divided into Obuasi Municipal and Obuasi East, there was one bungalow which belongs to, by boundary, the Obuasi East, but in principle, Obuasi Municipal. So when they assumed office, they've not been able to use it because of the dispute.
So nobody is using, not east or west?
Yes. So we want to find...
So, where do you live? Where do you live?
Please, Madam Chair, I live in my house.
And the bungalow is empty?
Yes, please.
So, Minister, can you use the mic, please?
Okay, so depending on the legacy fund that will be left, whichever of them will have majority of that money left, then we will give them a go-ahead to initiate a new bungalow so that...
Then
that
you give the other one to the people that don't have, the group that do not have the money
the money to do.
What about land issue?
Land issue, there are still some few areas that I've set up a team to help trash it out, especially with regards to the AGA bungalows that were released. Yesterday, the Obuasi West East team was here, and if you remember, there was an issue concerning their bungalow allocation and all that. The delay was due to the dispute between East and then the
So do you
Obuasi
think
Municipal.
as a regional minister, you'll be able to solve that problem?
Most definitely, but I mean, once you be visiting the region, I'm sure that is one of the areas that will interest you to also intervene on our behalf.
When we visit?
When we visit.
So
yes,
then it's two. Two places, yeah. Have you were not here for the first one, but you've been...
Adansi South, okay, that's new.
So then you can add
Obuasi
Municipal.
and then Obuasi East.
Yeah. Honorable, go ahead. Honorable Ahmed. You are okay? Question. And then you do.
Honorable MC, let's go to page 47 or 59.
Yes, please, Madam Chair.
On earned salary, our review of the payroll records of Obuasi Municipal Assembly revealed that Akoli Michael Sasso, with ID number 60681, died on 1st January 2023, but was validated and paid January 2023 salary of 5,689 for no work done. The recommendation is you should take that money back. Has that money been returned?
Yes, Madam Chair, but I would like to refer this question to my municipal finance officer. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We have since received that money and we deposited it. We deposited the money in Bank of Ghana accounts.
Do you have evidence?
Yes, we have evidence.
You kindly give the evidence to our clerk. These are issues we are very concerned about because I believe you attended the funeral of this worker.
We attended, sir.
So how come you validated him?
Sir, the HR actually received a letter late on the man's demise, but then they had already validated him. And so when the auditors came around and detected this anomaly, we quickly notified the family, and they didn't even go for the money. So they refunded the money, and we went and deposited it into Bank of Ghana accounts.
You actually validated a ghost. This is a real ghost you paid. Please take a cue, and all the other MMDAs should take a cue of this. We are very particular about this. Thank you very much, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair, this is just an observation. For a municipality like yours that generates a lot of IGF, I think your cash management should be on point. Because if you go through your reports, it's replete with a lot of cash irregularities. I could go on most of the pages, and the infractions are on cash irregularities. So, Madam MC, I know what you can do. I know you, and I know you are a very diligent person. So I know this didn't happen under your watch. So you should take a cue and make sure that your cash management is on point because you receive a lot of IGF, and your common fund too is very huge. Okay, so take note.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
All right, thank you, Madam Chair. So, Madam MC, you've seen your report, right? I have identified the environmental management irregularity as one of the issues to address. That is me. But from your side, which other recommendation do you think is important? So, I want you to address mine, then you address yours as well. In the case of mine, the environmental issues in Obuasi are so huge. I see that some of your trucks have broken down. You don't even have drivers to operate them. What is the current situation now? Can you assure this committee how you are going to address the environmental situation in Obuasi? Look, For those of us from Ashanti, Obuasi is of course, the most important place for all of us. In fact, for the country, generates millions and millions of dollars for this country. We always compare Obuasi and Johannesburg. How do you intend to keep this municipality clean and ensure that those who visit will also speak well of us as a people? To address mine for me, and then the other one you will pick up, I want you to address how all these, management of all these, will make your municipality great. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, please, I'm not aware of what Madam Chair, what Honorable is saying, but for as we speak, all our machines are intact at the yard, none is spoiled, and in fact, recently we used some for the patchment of roads. So as we speak, our machines is in contact. There's nothing wrong with the machines. And when we talk of the...
Madam, hold on. I'm not talking about drip machines.
Okay.
Environmental management trucks. If you look at page 50 of your report, failure to repair refuse truck and provide driver by Zoom Lion. So I was talking about environmental management, so please be well advised. I'm not talking about drip equipment.
Okay, thank you. Madam Chair, yes, it was spoiled, but we wrote a letter to Zoom Lion and they repaired it. So as we speak, it's working now. It's in good shape and it's working now. Thank you.
That's good. Okay. So that's good. Okay. You are discharged.
Thank you.
Ahafuano South East.
Swear them in, please.
I
Swear by the Almighty God.
Swear by the Almighty God.
That the evidence I shall give before this committee.
That the evidence I shall give before this committee.
Touching the matter in issue.
Touching the matter in issue.
Shall be the truth.
Shall be the truth.
The whole truth.
The whole truth.
And nothing but the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
My name is Ibrahim Yambanes Isaka, DC Ahafuano Southeast.
My name is Daniel Fufi, District Auditing Director. Honorable Chair, my name is Daniel Fufi, District Coordinating Director.
Honorable Chair, my name is Basu Akudia, Senior Accountant.
Honorable Chair, my name is Richard Safo, Finance Officer.
Honorable Chair, Nashir Karimu is my name, the Audit Committee Chair.
Honorable Chair, I'm also Akwesi Abwaji, Internal Auditor.
Honorable Chair, I'm Patrick Ochi, Procurement Officer.
You are welcome. Is that DC or MC?
DC.
DC.
Yes.
Can you tell us something about your district?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I have found Southeast.
Madam, wait, just my put it off. You don't address Madam Chair's questions
before
with
that, before that, Madam Chair.
Okay. You should be well
The
advised.
share boundary with the
Hey,
other
hold on,
DC.
Mr. Minister. I'm addressing your DC.
Okay.
When you take a question from Madam Chair, you respond, yes, Madam Chair. We don't want to hear yeah here. Okay? All right.
Madam Chair, there's an information. They share boundary with the other yah. You remember from yesterday. So I think that it's a terminology. Abubakar, yes. They share boundary.
Madam
Yeah,
Chair,
please
we
go ahead.
share boundary with about 6 districts. We have Adujama as our district capital. We have represented farmers in the districts. And we have been doing well to make sure we implement the policies of the government. Yes, we have BMC number 1 and BMC number 2. I'm from BMC number 2.
You are. Okay.
I'm just wondering, you say you are farmers. You are not doing galamsey in your district?
Honorable Chair, when I came, there was a galamsey in the district. But
and now it has stopped.
We have, I will not say it's not there, but we have fought a good fight. My regional minister can testify.
You are fighting a great fight.
Yes.
Which fight is that?
That is fighting against galamsey with my member of parliament, Honorable Yakubu Mohammed. We have been fighting it from day one.
How do you fight? I want to know. How do you fight it?
Oh, we are together with the chiefs, the stakeholders, traditional authorities. We educate our chief that our lands should not be sold to those who are involved in galamsey. And we also
I'll ask you any further questions.
We're also using the task force, that the police.
You are still talking.
Thank you.
This matter. Desire or not?
A lot of energy. You have a lot of energy. Who is your member of parliament?
Yakubu Mohammed.
Who?
Honorable Yakubu Mohammed.
Okay. Is he supporting you in what Honorable?
Very well, very well. He's with me 24/7.
No, what he's. So do you want to go to page 36 of 46?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Yeah, unsupported payments worth 28,000. The audit revealed that the Assembly did not support payment voucher totaling with relevant supporting documents. What has happened to that? Management was urged to support the payment vouchers with the relevant supporting.
Honorable Chair, action taken, and I have evidence of.
Why is the chairman? Can you answer that?
Yeah, Honorable Chair, yes. that issue has been resolved. The payment, the supporting document have been retrieved, and then auditors have come to verify and is taken out of the management letter.
But you didn't write anything at the remarks section. Why?
I think with, the statute of implementation says implemented, no further action required.
What about the remarks? If there is nothing, you should have at least signed. There is nothing there.
Look, where is it taking? Remarks. The status, if you look at the last end of the sheet, the last column, you realize that you have statute of implementation of implementation and remarks. That is where we indicated that it has been implemented and no further action is required on that particular.
There is nothing like that here. There's nothing like that here. Can I see yours, please?
Yes, please.
Give it to the clerk. There's nothing here. It's here, but it's not on this one. You are saying, Where is it? Come. Do you see the difference? It's not here, but then it's here. Yes. Next time, just do it your printing properly, okay?
Okay.
Because it's confirmed on what you are holding. Right?
Yes, Honorable Chair, if I may come in on this issue. Please, we forwarded our report to the number you gave us on the note. So maybe the printing came from or the omission came from the printing of your report.
No, I don't agree. If it was printed there, if it was written there, typed there, it should have been printed. So next time, make sure you type it. That's all.
Honorable Chair, noted.
Because there is no remarks here. So next time, make sure you put remarks there.
Noted, Honorable Chair.
Okay.
Thank you.
Honorable, please go ahead with your question.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I've gone through your documents. It seems supported payment has been the order of the day in the Assembly. The DCD, the FO, what measure have you put in place so these things will not reoccur in your next audit report? Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. All these are part of the internal control mechanism. So we are always on the internal audit unit to ensure all the payment vouchers are scrutinized and give us report as to the infractions on them so that we act on them before the external audit start with their auditing. Thank you, Honorable.
And then another one on the store irregularities. The items are not recorded in your store, but you distribute or you use them. Why? You want to take over the work of the storekeepers?
Honorable Chair, thank you. Please, most times there are oversight on the part of the auditors. When they do their auditing, you know, the attached documents, some might be stapled to the other. So for them to maybe identify or to know that there's a store received voucher to the PV, sometimes there's an oversight. And again, there are other payments that we make, especially there was one infraction they stated of an amount of 1,075 cedis, which was meant for purchase of external drive for the office. But that was on our own part, that we didn't route it through the stores, and that they wrote it as an infraction. So we have taken notice of all these things to ensure that the storekeeper is always informed or be aware that these items are coming to the assembly, and that he must update the records at the stores. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Thank you. Finally, it seems I may say that the staff there, you are relaxed. Another one is payment for works and services without performance report. You just maybe a contractor will just come over, the work is done. You just write his check or whatever, you pay. What accounted for this?
Honorable Chair, that payment was finishing or repair of electrical fault at the police station. So, and that was supported by the Honorable Member of Parliament at that time. So the MP engaged someone to do the repairs, and later we instructed the engineer to prepare the certificate of work done to be attached. But during the audit, that wasn't ready. That is why we still saw that as an infraction in our report. Thank you, Honorable.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much. And kindly take note of all the advice given you on these infractions. We don't want to see them next year. Honorable DC or MC?
DC.
How much common fund have you received for this year?
That's 2/3. For the first quarter is 2 million, a little over 2 million. And the second quarter is a little over 4 million. So the two sum up is 6 million for the 2 quarters.
What's your budget for IGF this year, and how much have you collected so far?
For the year 2025, our budget is 884,800. And we have able to, as at 31st of September, we have able to mobilize 680,290, that's 50%, representing 76.88%.
Don't you think your target is too low? Because with 884,000, you've collected 680.
Yeah,
you are likely to exceed.
Yeah, we are now revising our data to make sure we increase it maybe the year ahead, that is 2026.
What are some of the projects you intend embarking on with the common fund? And take note, we are interested in knowing what you have done so far with the legacy projects.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We have earmarked, according to the guidelines, we are supposed to build at least 2 chief compound, 3 that is classroom blocks, that's 1 for KG, primary and junior high school, and then construction of at least 10 boreholes. So this year, we have very soon, by the 10th of this month, we are open tender, and then we'll be able to construct 2 unit classroom block at Numfo Krum, construction of 3 unit classroom block at Banahin Krum, and then construction of 6 unit classroom was Sabroru Nyambechere. And the chief compound also going to one at Nsuta, the other one at Mofram and Tuka. And then including 5 mechanized boreholes and 5 boreholes.
Your area is a farming district, and I want to guess, not even guess, I'll be right to say most of the roads to the communities where these farming areas are found are in a deplorable state. How is the drip equipment being used to actually smoothen transportation of foodstuffs to the center? And to
Thank you, Madam Chair. When I resumed office, I saw that most of our roads are deplorable, as you are saying. So we have used them in some of the roads already. Places like Pokriasi Road, we have not finished. We have done with Mofram and Tuka. We've done with Ahirom Doyabra and many others.
How do you get fuel to fund these constructions?
By using an internal IGF. We have been using our IGF to do it.
That's good to know. We may pass by your district because it's a food growing area. We are interested in seeing how you are deploying your drip equipment. Sanitation, finally.